In this video, we are going to learn how you can generate DocsCloud documents from Google Sheets. So the idea here is that whenever you add a new data to your specific Google Sheet, automatically using those details, a new document should get generated into your DocsCloud account. For that, you need to integrate your Google Sheets with DocsCloud. So here your trigger application would be Google Sheets and your action application would be DocsCloud. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that, you need to come to my screen. To integrate Google Sheets with DocsCloud, first we need to log into pabbly.com. This is the website of Pabbly. Now here we can find two options, sign in, sign up free. If you're a new user, you have to just click on sign up free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes and you're going to get free task every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply sign in. From the All Apps section, access Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Generate DocsCloud Documents from Google Sheets. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever we add a new data to a Google Sheet, automatically a new DocsCloud document should get generated. For that, first we need to integrate Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Google Sheets. Select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your Google Sheet. So I'll take you to the Google Sheet which I have already created named DocsCloud Data, where I am entering the details, that is the company name, invoice number, invoice date, product name, its price, quantity, amount, and here I want the document URL to be attached. So first we are going to integrate this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So come to Extensions, Add-ons and click on Get Add-ons. Now it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now you have to install Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system. As you can see that it is already installed on my system, I'm just going to close this window. But remember, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. Now come to Extensions and this time we have to come to Pabbly Connect Webhooks and click on Initial Setup. Now here it is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. So here we have to give the webhook URL which we have seen in Pabbly Connect. So let's copy it and we have to just paste it over here. And now here it is asking for the trigger column. The trigger column will be a final data column in which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here you can see that I have the data from column A till column G and I want the data to be captured till column G. Okay, so I'm going to give the trigger column as column G over here. Say if you have the data till column J and you want the data to be captured till column J, then your trigger column will be column J over here. Okay. Now let's click on Send Test. Test data sent successfully. Let's click on Submit. Setup configured successfully. Okay, let's close this window. Now again we have to come to Extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks and you have to click on Send on Event. So why we are selecting this option? Just because next time whenever you're going to add a data to this particular Google Sheet, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the responses. We don't have to link these details or the data again and again. So make sure you have a tick mark on Send on Event option over here. Okay. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And when we scroll down here, we can see that all the details of the Google Sheet are captured over here. Company name, invoice number, invoice date, product name, price, quantity, amount, and even the spreadsheet details are also captured. Okay, so now we want that using these details, automatically a new document should get generated into a DocsCloud account using a template. So let's scroll down and now let us integrate DocsCloud with Pabbly Connect. So open this action window and here choose the application name as DocsCloud. Select the action event as Generate Document. Click on Connect. Click on Add New Connection and now here it is asking for the auth token and the auth ID. So let's read the instructions. Log into DocsCloud account, navigates to My Profile from the right top menu for getting the auth ID and the auth token. So I'll just take you to my DocsCloud account. From the top right, we have to just come to My Profile. And here we can find the auth ID. So let's copy it and we'll be pasting the same over here. In the same way, let us copy the auth token also. And let's just paste it over here. And now click on Save to create a connection. And now the DocsCloud account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now as we have created a connection, here we can find all the templates that I have created in my DocsCloud account. So you can find the template name as quotation and gate pass. So I'll just show you the same templates over here also. Let's move to docs template. And here we can find both the templates, that is quotation and gate pass. So now I want quotation template to be used for generating a document. So I'll be selecting the same template over here, that is quotation. And now here it is asking for the variables. So you have to enter as many variables you have entered into your document over here in the template. So for that, first I'll be just showing you the template. So in this particular template, I have added various variables. Okay, you can find the variables over here. That is the company name, invoice number, invoice date, product name, price, amount and quantity. These many variables I have added over here. If you want to add some more variables, you have to just click on this plus sign. You have to give a name to the variable. Click on submit. Take your pointer to the position where you want to add the variable and simply select the variable. Okay, I'll show you. Here you can see company name. If I click company name once again, you can see it is added once again. Okay, so in this way you can add the variables as per your requirement. So now we have to add all these variables over here in Pabbly Connect, and then we have to give the values to these variables also. So the first variable is company name. So I will be giving the same over here, and we have to give in the quotes over here, that is the double quotes. Let us give company name, then close the quotes, colon, and then we have to give the value of this company name. So we have already got the values from our trigger response over here. So now we are going to map these details. For mapping, simply click it over here and come to the response of Google Sheets. And before that, first we have to add double quotes. Okay, I'll be just adding it over here. And then I'll be mapping the company name and then close the double quotes. Then give a comma, and then we are going to add the second variable, that is invoice number. Okay, and now we have to give colon, and let's map the invoice number also. Again give a comma, double quotes. The third variable is invoice date. Let's add the same over here. Let's close the quotes, colon, again quotes, and then the date needs to be added. Close the quotes, then comma, again quotes, and let's add the another variable, that is product name. Let's close the quotes, colon, again quotes, and now we are going to map the product name, that is webcam. Let's add the next variable, that was price. And let's map the price also. Then we have quantity, amount. Okay, so let's add amount over here. And we have to give the value for the amount, that is 5,000. And last one is quantity. And let's add the quantity from the drop down, that is 5. So we have mapped all the details, we have given all the variables and their values. Now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received, and here in the response we have got the success as 1. We have got the document name as quotation.pdf, and here we have got the document URL also. It means the document is generated. So let's copy this document URL, and I'll be opening in a new tab. So let us check whether a correct document is generated or not. So here you can see that a correct document is generated. The company name is mentioned correctly over here as Pabbly, to Pabbly. Here we can find the invoice number, invoice date, quantity as 5, description as webcam, unit as 1000, total line item total as 5000, and the total amount as 5000. So in this way we can see that a correct quotation is generated. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. So now I want this document to be saved in my Google Sheets over here in this particular cell value, that is document URL. So let's integrate Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect once again. Click on this plus sign, add action step. Choose the application as Google Sheets once again. Select the action event as update cell value. Click on connect. Click on select existing connection just because we have recently created a connection in our previous step. Let's click on save. Now here we have to select the spreadsheet name. So our spreadsheet name was DocsCloud Data. So I'll be selecting the same spreadsheet name over here as DocsCloud Data. Okay. And here you can see that the sheet name is automatically captured as I have created a single sheet in this particular spreadsheet. So if you have created multiple sheets, from the drop down you have to select your specific sheet name. Okay. Now here it is asking for the range. Enter the range of the sheet that needs to be updated. Which range you want to update? So I want H column to be updated. Okay. So I'll be giving the range as H. And now I have to give the row index in which row the data needs to be entered. So we have already got the row from our trigger response over here. Okay. Here, as we have got all the spreadsheet details, we have got the row index as 2. So I want the data to be updated in the second row. Okay. So I'll be mapping this particular row index now. So let's come to Google Sheets, and from the drop down, let us map the row index. Okay. Now here it is asking for the value. What do you want to update in this particular cell? So I want this URL to be updated. That is the document URL. So here I'll be mapping the document URL. Okay. And now let's click on save and send test request. And here we can see the responses received. It means the document URL is added to our Google Sheet. And here we can find the document URL added over here. Okay. So in this way we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now, as we have set up an automation, this is a one-time process. Next time, whenever you're going to add a data to your Google Sheet, automatically a new document will get generated and the same document URL will be added to your Google Sheet automatically. So now we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. So let's move to our Google Sheet, and here we are going to enter the details. Let's give the company name as Pabbly Connect this time. Let's give the invoice number as INV 024. Let's give the same invoice date, and this time I'm just going to give the product name as Smartboard. Let's give the price as 25,000. I'm just giving a random amount or details over here. Okay, quantity as 2, and here let's add the total 25,000 into 2. Okay, and within some seconds we can find a new document URL added over here. Let's check the document also. And here we can see that this particular quotation is for Pabbly Connect company name. We can find the company name once again over here. Invoice number as 24. Here we can find the invoice date also. Quantity as 2. The product as Smartboard. Unit price as 25,000. Total amount as 50,000. So in this way we can see that a correct quotation is created and it is saved in our Google Sheets over here. So in this way our integration is perfectly working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect so that whenever you add a new data or update a new data, automatically the details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then using those details, we have generated a document in our DocsCloud account, and then we have added the same document URL in our Google Sheet in a specific cell. And in this way, we have learned that how we can generate DocsCloud documents from Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. Thank you.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.